Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you? Thank you, Dr.
Good.
Foster. Excellent presentation. I gotta give it to you.
Oh, you're
Uh,
so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Look, I just retired from the National Archives Record Administration, and I was just wondering, are you using any resources from that agency in reference to getting all this information together? Because
So
I'm sure.
again, this is not archival information. This is not documents. This is
Okay.
actual books. But the
Okay.
Library of Congress does have uh,
Okay.
one of the largest collections of these books. It
Hmm.
has about 233 on its list of African American genealogies.
Hmm.
That's a very low number, though, given that there probably are about 1,000 out there. But so yeah, in terms of actual published books, yeah, there's some at the Library of Archives, I mean at the Library of Congress, and know that the National Archives is a place for papers and records.
Right.
That's the stuff that people often consult to
Hmm.
put
Right.
the information together in the book, but that's not the book. And these, I'm about the published books.
Right. So, and another thing, you mentioned the fact of monetary benefits from this information being gathered the way it is. Um, how could a poor soul like me, being retired, benefit from being a part of the research process? And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, let me think that through.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
yeah, we'll have to talk later. Yeah, I'm not sure what the questions. I'd have to think that through. Um, so does your family have a book? Maybe let's start there.
It's not. No, we don't. I'm gonna be.
So I can envision you being the kind of user, the kind of visitor who would go to hbcuheritagehome.com
Mhm.
first just as a general explorer.
Okay.
You'd be like, wow, what is out there? There's these 500-page books, there's these 30-page books, about roots and maybe
Mhm.
something by some other big name author, about this and that. Oh,
Mhm.
but I don't know about this. This looks interesting. It might just catch your eye. Your
Right.
people may have come from such and such a state. So you might look at one, oh, it was a state. There's a category of ones that are fewer than 150 pages. You might say, oh, well, what do they do when there's just a little bit? Like maybe I'm thinking about one and
Mhm.
I'm not thinking about doing the 600-page thing.
Right.
What are some of the examples? How do they do it when they're just doing 178? And really like reading them and talking about them.
Mhm.
The book, I don't really want to call them book clubs. That's not really, but you know what it's like when you read the Bible together, you talk
Mhm.
about it, and you
Mhm.
read a little book. Like I would love us, like I don't know why this hasn't already happened, Ozie. Why haven't can we get on the calendar? Can we read the Carmita May Hall story together and discuss it? That's
Okay.
the kind of
Mhm.
thing I'm talking about.
Mhm. Okay.
I mean, I'd love to do something like that.
Okay. But
So
yeah,
I would think that might be a first way you would engage.
uh-huh.
Maybe I would say a second way. A first way might be that you might look at just a bunch of videos. There's all kinds of lengths. Like I said, there's an intro one that's an hour long. We have a guest here. I think I saw him, Mr. Um, Holland Ralston has
Mhm.
a that's in the category of Ozie's. Um, And a conversation around that book is the debut conversation that we share. But there's little videos like the stuff Ozie sent out where you might learn about these books in, a 15-minute thing, a 24-minute thing.
Okay.
So maybe going through different lengths of videos, but the point is, I mean, after a minute, you don't have to keep going because the point is, the bottom line is it's a variety, okay?
Gotcha.
They do
Gotcha.
three things. They make heroes of our ancestors,
That's a great
read the
thing.
record through the hero lens,
Absolutely.
and
That's
then it shows the people reverencing or reveling in something about themselves that they're able to connect to the ancestors. And that's the positive ancestral self-identity.
And it's
And
giving us
that's
a
what we
better,
want.
better,
So the edges of our family. So yeah, how are you going to write your book and what conversations are you going to have so that your great great nephew so and so who might be on the street right now or close to, he doesn't have the fireplace at home. He doesn't have home like your people had home. He doesn't have two parents or whatever.
right.
Does that mean he can't have positive ancestral self-identity?
Great. That's excellent. I appreciate that. So that's definitely give me an idea and it definitely give me a perspective on what you're talking about as far as what your writings are all about. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the positivity that y'all bring in with this to give us a better outlook on ourselves as a race of people.
Exactly.
As
And
people.
again, it's that thing that, somebody has written about you, is writing about you, and many people are taking their senses of who they are from those framings by others. The whole point is that these books are framed by us. This is our own family members deciding what matters, what our self-image is, and that's what makes them so beautiful.